Hey guys, this is R7 and we are gonna play some Hearthstone today. Yeah, Whispers of the Old God launched and you get 13 free packs if you win multiple games in the standard format. I already showed you the quite expensive Paladin Dragon deck that I used to win the games very fast in my main account. But yeah, how do you do it if you're a free-to-play player and struggle in the standard format right now? Well, turns out that my super budget warrior still is standard viable and works pretty well, at least in the lower ranks. I hope my collection didn't crash. Come on, man. Don't die on me. Alright, here we go. So yeah, the super budget bash warrior is pretty straightforward. It uses only common and basic cards, and yeah, right now it doesn't use any of the Whispers of the Old God cards, which, well, makes it a fairly decent deck to win your 9 games in standard mode to get the 10 packs, 10 extra packs. So yeah, what's in it? How do you play it? Well, you start off, you have executes and whirlwinds for board removal and single target removal. We still have the leopard gnomes in here. They are still pretty alright. Mainly they deal 2 damage to the enemy hero no matter what, which is very nice and kind of works with the aggressive archetype this deck has. For early board control you have the Fiery Voix. The Armani Berserker is a very good minion to play on turn 2 right now. 2 Bloodside Raiders. We do have a lot of weapons in this deck, and even without a weapon it's a pretty decent 2-drop. So yeah, that's why we include it. Cruel Taskmaster, we have a lot of Enrage minions, makes a lot of sense. We have 2 executes. 1 bash, 1 charge, for a little bit of variety if you have a big hand, and well, it gives you more options. 2 shield blocks, 2 acolytes of pain. Yeah, we do need a lot of draw, and we do have 2 whirlwinds in here, so the acolyte of pains makes a lot of sense. In addition, we have 2 cruel taskmasters as well, so yeah, just makes a lot of sense, and you definitely get your draw out of the acolytes. The shield block also works as healing, which is kinda needed. Raging Worgens, pretty straightforward. Because of the Raging Worgens we have 1 charge, so in theory you could set up a turn 10 combo that +4/+4, which would turn it into 8. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you would have 16 damage combo potential. Like 1 Raging Worgen, 2 Cruel Taskmasters, and 1 charge. Arathi Weaponsmith is a very heavy card. It's a weapon and a minion in one, and it's extremely useful right now because, well, you do have a lot of granular damage with the leopard gnomes, for example, or Cruel Taskmasters. So yeah, in addition to the weapon, you're gonna kill off most of your opponent's minions, and you are able to trade very, very well. Corcoran Elite, super solid drop. Priests do have a little bit of a problem with this card. If they don't have anything on the board and you play the Corcoran Elites, it's a pretty good minion to play against priests. Yeah, 1 Spellbreaker, Silence is super valuable in the format right now. 1 Arcanite Reaper, additional weapon synergy with the Bloodside Raider, and also minion removal or burst damage. You are very flexible with this card. Gurubashi Berserker and the Quality Raider acts as the 2 scaling minions. When they are on the board and they stay on the board, it's gonna be devastating for your opponent. The Quality Raider also gains health, and you might not be able to trigger the Gurubashi Berserker combo with like Cruel Taskmaster or Whirlwind, but you're always able to trigger the Quality Raider with your hero power. So that's kinda nice. A little bit of variety here as well. Silver Hand Knight to regain the board after board clear from your opponent, and the North Sea Kraken as additional board removal and just heavy minion to kind of seal the game for you. So yeah, this deck's pretty easy to play. I already won the first 5 old God packs, so yeah, as you can see I already won 4 games in the standard format with this deck. And yeah, let's win some more games with it. You have to keep in mind this kind of type of deck might not do too well in the higher ranks, but if you get lucky, or well, if your opponent gets unlucky with this draw, you should be able to generate such a huge board presence and damage output that you still win the game. The Arcanite Reaper kind of helps you with sealing the game, so yeah, keep that in mind. In terms of mulligan, you always want to have your Fiery Warwicks. This is a very... you don't want your charge in the first hand. So in terms of a mulligan, Leper Gnome is pretty alright. If you have 4 cards, you can keep a few of the 4 drops. It's not critical if you don't have your Leper Gnome on turn 1, but yeah, you do try to dig for the Fiery Warwicks, and you're gonna be quite happy when you get the Leper Gnome on turn 1.
Greetings.
What else to keep in mind? Right now I draw is very mediocre. We aren't able to remove the minion unless we draw a Fiery Warwicks next turn. We won't use a Whirlwind to clear the board, and we might get out-tempoed here. That seems wasted. Okay. I would say that was quite a misplay by the opponent. We could play the Raging Worgen, however. We are able to play the Arathi Weaponsmith in case he buffs up his Void Walker with a Demon Fire. So, yeah. Even if he buffs it up and removes our Acolyte of Pain, we still draw a card and we are able to deal with it with his minion. If he doesn't remove it, well, we draw a card and play the Arathi Weaponsmith anyway, so... let's see. Oh, you get an Execute. We're not gonna attack here, because if we attack, he is able to trade favorably into our Arathi Weaponsmith. If he removes the Acolyte of Pain, we can still remove the Taunt with our weapon next turn.
Oops, I broke a time.
Alright, so I guess this is a Reno Cthulhu Warlock. I don't think I'm gonna do it this way. Kinda needs a board clear right here. If he doesn't have one, it's pretty decent for us. If he doesn't board clear, then he does take a lot of damage next turn. And I will play the Quality Radar on turn 7, unless something else comes up. Not gonna play it on the next turn because I want it to be a 6/6. That's a pretty crappy taunt. Sweet. I'm not gonna play the Raging Worgen here, and I'm not gonna play the Quality Rider either. Because if I play the Raging Worgen, I'm unable to buff the Quality Rider next turn, and if he has a Hellfire, he does remove a lot of the board, which I don't like. Also, we do have the potential to draw a charge, so yeah, might as well keep the Raging Worgen for a finishing combo.
I wonder.
Also, we have control of the board, so kinda necessary.
Tazdingo! Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Let's see how do I do this. I do want to remove this. Kinda sucks to play the Quality Rider now. Let's play it this way. If he has a Hellfire, he should use it now. If he doesn't, well, pretty good for us. Alright, use the Shadow Pulse. And you use it on the Raging Worgen, that's pretty good because... And it also, yeah, kinda emphasizes on us not playing the Quality Rider last turn. What do I want to do this?
What now?
I have to keep in mind that he probably has a Reno Jackson, so... Still not gonna play the Quality Rider. And yeah, oh, here comes the Hellfire. Okay, he has two Sentient Shield Masters. So I want to keep this. I guess no Reno Jackson then. If he has two Sentient Shield Master, it's not gonna be a Reno Jackson deck. So that's kind of weird, but it does raise our chances to win here.
Get behind me.
That is very interesting.
Listen closely.
Let's see. I can Whirlwind, execute, give the Gurubashi Berserker charge. Sadly, it isn't enough. We're not killing him yet, which I don't like. If I give this...
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Let's see here. Kinda don't want to use my charge, but if I don't use it, or I think I want to keep the execute. I think I'm gonna suicide this into the taunt so that the scaling minion stays alive. This way we aren't able to charge up our Gurubashi Berserker. But yeah, it should be fine. He kinda needs to clear the board in some ways or else he's dead. And he already used 4 of his taunts. He might have another Ironfur Grizzly. But yeah, don't know about that. That is when it dies. Alright. How much? Pretty good stats. Pretty decent effect, but I think this is the wrong deck to play this. So yeah, he obviously doesn't have Cocoon right here. Interesting.
To battle!
I don't want to use the Cruel Taskmaster and the Whirlwind, so that he isn't aware that we do have lethal next turn, even if he kills off the Silverhand Knight. Okay. Well, we definitely do have lethal now. And we lost lethal.
To battle!
This might have been a misplay. I think I should have used the Cruel Taskmaster here. Because if he Cthulhu's now, it's a pretty good chance that he will stay alive. Especially because his Cthulhu has Taunt. No, no, it doesn't. It does not have Cthulhu. Wait, did the tracker miss 1 minion? I think it did. Oh, I didn't update it for Whispers of the Old God, that's why. Well, sucks to be us now.
X marks the spot.
Back to work!
We do have a lot of life. So... God damn it. Wow. That's very risky. It's a hero power here. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, Spellbreaker, Arcanite Reaper, North Sea Kraken, Fiery Wargs as well. We did have a lot of cards that would have won us the game. So yeah. Let me actually check whether I can update it. Alright, let's update the deck tracker. But yeah, this is how you win games with it. You really need to get value out of the Gurubashi Berserker and the... Okay. Let's see. Let's relaunch the tracker. Here we go. Alright. Let's play another one. But yeah, you definitely have to use the Gurubashi Berserker and the Quality Raider for like maximum value. If you just play the Quality Raider on turn 5 without buffing it, that's a very desperate turn 5. So ideally, you don't do that. The Sylvan Knight is a very good card to play after your opponent cleared your board. And yeah, North Sea Kraken can be used as a finishing tool or to just remove an enemy minion and regain board control.
Garrosh versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Victory
This looks
or
weird.
death.
Alright, we got the coin and we are against a priest. The 2-2 weapon doesn't do much. If he has like the Northshire Cleric, that's kinda sucky to have a 2-2 weapon. Shield block might be alright, but then again we already start with 4 cards. So... Oh, that is very good. That is very nice.
I feel icky.
What is this weird stuff right here?
What now?
No, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Fiery War Axe on turn 1 to buff up the quality of the Bloodsail Raider next turn. That's a crap turn 2 for him.
X marks the spot.
Yeah, he could use Shadow Word Death here, but you know, using a Shadow Word Death on a 2-mana minion, that is it's not like the biggest value play you can do. So I think we're in a pretty good position right here. He needs to deal with this, otherwise he's pretty much screwed. If he's unable to deal with it, then we might already secured the game. Also, he is unable to play a minion because of our weapon. So yeah, should be an easy win.
I am master.
That's a really weird minion to play in a priest deck. Oh, he does have a silence. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I think I'm just gonna play this and attack his face. Keep the weapon sheath. Mainly because he is unable to play the Holy Nova this turn. And now I'm able to enrage the Raging Worgen using his minion, which is nice. And yeah. In theory, he could remove our Raging Worgen with Holy Fire, I think. No, not Holy Fire, it's like the 1 mana deal 2 damage. Not sure what it's called. Holy Fire is the 6 mana, deal 5 damage, restore 5 health to the hero, I think.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
That's still alright.
Die, landlubber.
This way, if he plays the Holy Nova right now, we draw a card, which is nice. Also, with the 1 execute we played, we removed 3 mana. Yeah, like 3.5, 4.5 mana, which is alright. Pretty good value. And with our Bloodsail Raider, we got a silence, and we also got the Shattered Sun Cleric. Well, now Holy Smite, it's Holy Smite. Why would he Holy Smite the Acolyte of Pain? Such a misplay. Now we might get Holy Nova here, but at this point I don't care. We are able to shield block. I guess he's dead. That was very straightforward. Yeah. Alright. What a weird deck.